Hello, welcome to Digital Reality. The internet and social media are fundamentally redefining the space in which we live, our relationship to objects and to each other more than ever. Social media is now a new form of urbanization. How will we live in the future? Whether we notice or not, we are experiencing a digital revolution, just like the Industrial Revolution in the past. It marks a turning point in history, which will bring irreversible changes to every aspect of our daily life. Our interaction and relation with other human beings changed, and engagement with our built environment is concentrated into the screens. Digital reality grew out of a collaboration works between Ibeja Li and Yi Li. It is a spatial manifestation of their combined architectural research topics. While embracing this digital transformation, we are both intrigued by the idea of virtual togetherness. We want to explore how architectural narrative and artworks can be experienced in the digital way, and how would people engage with architecture virtually.
The casing of a smartphone becomes a boundary of this virtual space. The windows give us a glimpse to the exterior, prompting us curiosity with what could potentially lie ahead of this boundary. As spatial practitioners, we are imagining a digital world where physical and digital realities overlap in a virtual sphere. In here, architecture is the reference of shaping behaviors. We use this space to communicate our theories, to evoke emotions, and to translate theories into architectural representations. It is a space of interpretation where we search for the overlapping quality between two major topics, the domestic setting and the retail setting, and that we both venture into understanding how does the digitally saturated future will leave an impact on this. The spatial information in its virtual spectrum is deliberately left untreated. We intend to not prescribe ourselves, but to allow this virtual space continue to grow along with visitors' feedback. We believe that the more we control the space, the less the visitor would imagine. Therefore, we leave it as open as possible for more imaginations.
The curation of this virtual space stems from intention to draw proximity between domestic setting and the commercial environment. We are ultimately what we consume. During lockdown, we're shopping, working, and socializing, emerging with our domestic parameter. Shopping is happening anytime while sitting on the sofa, on the toilet, scrolling down TikToks and Instagram. On the other hand, retail environment is constantly curated to look like a cozy home. We are constantly seduced to consume in the name of creating an ideal home and unconsciously constructing our identity through consumption. In this virtual space, we speculate the digitally saturated future of overlapping domestic realm and commercial environment, questioning how we will live and shop in the future.
Someday, all shopping malls will become home, and all home will become shopping malls. And what if retail becomes empowering? A plausible utopian ideal where the physical shopping place would be perceived less of a privately owned destination. Retail begins to empower people. Imagine a world where shopping experience is no longer a product browsing journey anymore. Companies begin to retrench their retail stores into manufacturing factory, working studio, after sales service, community hub. No more shiny glamorous marble floors and mannequins posing behind glass windows. In this reality, physical shopping is about connecting with the brand, real-life interactions, networking, and the behind the scenes. Shopping becomes a truly educational process. We begin to consume not because we fear for not being good enough. We consume simply because we want to support good cause. We gain over purchasing decision. We begin to consume consciously. Because ultimately, we are what we consume.
Inside one's intimate home, The domestic environment is a reflection of how this person would like to be perceived socially and culturally. To consume for our homes is a way to be involved within certain interest groups and a materialization of an ideal life. In this process, social media such as Instagram and YouTube has played a dominant role on pursuing of consumption. Rising popularity of lifestyle accounts demonstrate an ideal life and attraction for shopping in order to sustain a certain life fantasy, as daily life should be constantly celebrated. Are we consuming the product, or are we consuming the image associated with it? Now, we are going on the boundary of our phygital reality. This is not the end, but the beginning.
To read more about individual projects, please click onto the link attached on the images here. We'd love to hear feedback from you. Together, let's continue to embrace the possible outcome of future home and future shopping. You're welcome to leave things in this virtual space. A doodle, a selfie, an image, an object, all is welcome. Feel free to roam around to discover this space on your time and come back anytime as you wish. Thank you.